today, affecting not just our health, but also our planet's climate and ecosystems. Well, before I dive even deeper to the topic, I would like to pay my highest respect to the principal, vice principal, judges, honorable guests, teachers, and my dear friends. In today's topic, I will be focusing on three main key points, which include 1. What air pollution is and its major causes, 2. Its devastating effects, and 3. What we can do to solve this problem. After I present my speech, I hope to inspire all of us to take action, because the air we breathe determines the quality of our lives. So, air pollution refers to the presence of harmful substances that includes gases, particles, and chemicals that makes the air polluted and unsafe to breathe. These pollutants come from both human activities and natural events. So let's start with where air pollution comes from. The most obvious culprit is industry. Factories, power plants burn coal, oil, and gas to produce the goods we need. But in the process, they release huge amount of toxic gases like sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and carbon monoxide, which all of these contribute to smoke, climate change, and even respiratory diseases in people living nearby. Next, think about the cars, trucks, motorcycles, or buses that fill our roads every day. Even though they have to take us from one place to place, but they also pump out millions of tons of toxic gases in the atmosphere, which all of these contribute to smog, poor air quality, especially in urban areas. Then we have algae culture. It may seem like a distant issue, but farming contributes to pollution in ways we don't often think about. The methane gas produced by livestock combines with the chemicals in fertilizers pollutes the air in rural area, and it can even travel for hundreds of miles. On top of this, deforestation and wildfires are other significant causes. Trees and plants act as natural filters, which help to filter the air and absorbing the air pollutants and other pollutants as well. But when forests are cleared and wildfires rage uncontrolled, we see a huge increase in air pollution, which is very harmful for our health. Interestingly, air pollution doesn't just happen outdoors. Indoor pollution is also a growing issue. Everyday items such as cooking appliances, heating systems, cleaning products, or even furniture also release harmful substances, which is very harmful for our health. And we breathe it every day in our house, which is very harmful because we think that we're safe indoors, but actually we're not. So what happens when we breathe in this polluted air? Well, the consequences are very terrifying. Air pollution is linked to a wide range of health problems, from asthma and bronchitis to heart disease and even stroke. Beyond human health, air pollution also causes severe environmental effects, like, for example, acid rain, which occurs when sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide from the pollutants combines with the water vapor in the atmosphere, which creates acid rain. And then it can damage the forest, which can kill trees, plants, and even contaminate the lakes, water, rivers, as well. And then there is smog. Nowadays, when we look outside, we see that our atmosphere has been changing. This from a clear blue sky into this. A lot of people assume that it is fog, but it's not actually fog. It is smog, which is a type of pollution which reduces the sunlight and harms plant life, making it hard for them to grow and flourish. Another major causes is that many pollutants contribute to global warming. Carbon dioxide and nitrogen oxide trap carbon dioxide and methane gas trap heat in the atmosphere, which causes temperature to rise and also fueling climate change. This affects everything from sea levels to weather patterns, which is very harmful. And it also disrupts the ecosystems and also make the climate change more worse. Now that we understand the scope of the problems, what can we do to reduce air pollution? Well, the first step is action. Governments should enforce clean air laws to eliminate emissions from industry, factories, transportation, and agriculture. Well, however, it's not just up to the governments and industry to help solve the problem. We, as individuals, can help make a difference too. Small changes in like using public transportation, carpooling, or reducing waste, or even the 3 R's, which are reuse, reduce, and recycle, also help us to reduce air pollution. And technology, on the other hand, is also offering solutions, like the renewable energy resources like solar power and wind power also help to reduce air pollution. Finally, air pollution is a global issue and it requires global solution. So in conclusion, air pollution is a silent killer, silently affecting our health, future, environment, and also our future air. So now that we understand the scope of the problems and also the effects of it, we should also know that knowledge alone is not enough. Action is necessary. So it's our responsibility to take action because the air we breathe is a shared resource. So let's join together and help to save the environment. Thank you everyone for listening to my presentation.